20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Chicago Bears and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Cowboys take over first down at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. A huge play right off the bat. 33 yards.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
First down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one's good for 29. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
47. 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Flush to his right. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Hey, kill. Here we go. Going to 53.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Yeah! Here we go. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Was great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
We're going to 54. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak to the end zone. It's intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. Big throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver didn't have much time to get himself open. The incompletion brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
What is that?
First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Throwing on second down, Williams. One complete to Moore. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
That one too far in front. It is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but love it.
Dak can throw it here on first down. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Here we go, 40. Yeah! Hey, kill! Here we go, kill! Hey, kill!
To throw is Dak. Moving to his left. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of the store. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2.
Hey, kill! Yeah, there we go! Hey, jump point in!
We'll try to run for it with Williams. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, 47!
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go, 47!
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Yeah, here we go! Like, we're going to 47.
Throwing is Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the
we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Kill. 480. 26.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. That is hot. What a throw. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Now he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
9 brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The RPO, that one is complete. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Bears 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
2 minutes remaining. 1st half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Rose Odunze. Touchdown Bears. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go,
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Flush to his right. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On 2nd down, it's down. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Cowboys.
first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
47.
Back to throw is Prescott. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Right there.
Again, Prescott to the air. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Here we go, 46. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A 42-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own